John, this is Jason Walker with Cash Philly Daily. Just what's your assessment of the team, coming out of this bye week and where you feel like you guys are at, what you guys feel like you can accomplish the rest of the season?
Yeah, I think coming out of this bye week, we definitely had a physical week of practice. Coach Riley wanted to make sure that we didn't take a step off the pedal at all. And I think us doing that, Spencer and all the leaders that we have on this team, just making sure that that is the message. You know what I'm saying? Like we have no time. We're 1-3, and that's our fault. It's like Spencer said, we earned that record. We're not where we want to be, and we're going to improve that. And it's just about the work that we put in this week and now going out and executing it.
Jason Walker again. Just looking at obviously the talk of this week is going to be Ashton Jeanty and his ability to run the ball. I mean, looking at that Washington State game, looked like they had him dead to rights on a couple of occasions, and he slipped out of the tackles. Like, how big is it for you guys to be able to, you know, not only contain him but then wrap him up once you get to him?
Yeah, he's a good player. Props to him, props to Boise. They have a good thing going for him. We're a team too. I think wrapping him up is going to be one of the biggest things for us, just making sure we get him on the ground. And everyone's doing their job. I think if all 111th does their job, it'll be a solid game for us, and we can, keep him to a minimum.
Hey, Jon Ross
I'll ask
Maye.
another one.
It's Eric
Go
Franson, real
ahead,
quick, with 1069 The Fan. I forgot to ask Spencer about this, but I asked Coach about the use of tablets on the sidelines to be able to make adjustments in the game. How are you using those, and do you find them helpful?
Yeah, I think we do a good job of using them just to fix anything, whether it be a missed run fit, missed pass fit. They're really important for us to just go ahead and get a quick fix. You can't always see everything perfectly in real time on the field, and just having a second to be able to step back and look at the play in slow motion if you need to, in full speed, it just makes a world of a difference for us.
Want to ask about the defense and sometimes where you guys have started out strong, Utah and Temple games, and then kind of faded towards the end of the game. Has there been any consistent themes between those two games as to why that happened? Just any thoughts on that?
I mean, consistent themes. I would just take it on my plate. I think I haven't been pushing hard enough to just finish the game. We're all a team, and at the end of the day, like we all have 111s to do, but we all need to stay focused and stay like we all. The message we've been talked about is being consistent, and week in week out, that's the message through and through. And I think that we've lacked that defensively through all four quarters, and so we plan to go ahead and put on a show consistently all four quarters.
And how big would you say these next two games are? First two Mountain West games, two teams that are at the top of the standings. Just how important are these next two games? Both for morale and obviously for season implications.
Yeah, I mean, there are first two Mountain West games, looking to get into conference play and really send a message to the conference. Like we said, we haven't been as successful as we wanted to in the first four, but that's what you get another game for week in and week out. And, I mean, at the end of the day, they're the best two teams in the conference right now, but everyone's got to play on Saturdays.
It's Eric Franson again. Just how did you spend your Saturday?
For me, I was a student athlete, so I did a lot of homework on Saturday. Got to buzz a little bit of film and, really just see what we're looking at this week. So got ahead.